Hi there, I'm Elaine Cochran with Papa TV in Port Angeles, Washington, and welcome to our new series On the Road, where we'll be exploring unique locations across the North Olympic Peninsula. Today, we have ventured out to the new Dungeness Light Station at the end of the Dungeness Spit, which is one of the world's longest natural sand spits. The spit and the lighthouse are both a part of the 775-acre Dungeness National Wildlife Refuge. So we invite you to join us as we explore the oldest functioning lighthouse on the Strait of Juan de Fuca, along with the new Dungeness Light Station Association. Stick around to find out how you can spend a week as a lighthouse keeper, maintaining the property and conducting tours, as well as enjoying the serenity, wildlife, and natural beauty of the Dungeness Spit and Refuge, all of which are just a short trip from Sequim, Washington on the North Olympic Peninsula.
In other locations around the United States, when the Coast Guard personnel left, vandalism occurred. This small group of local people decided that they wanted to prevent that from happening. So they coordinated with the Coast Guard and they started the new Dungeness Light Station Association.
The new Dungeness Light Station Association, an independent nonprofit organization, assumed responsibility for the lighthouse in late 1994 under a license with the U.S. Coast Guard. The light station is continuously staffed 24 hours a day by association members who serve on a weekly basis as volunteer keepers at their own expense. These volunteers reside right here in the restored 1904 Keeper's House. The lighthouse is operated, maintained, and improved effectively through membership dues, keeper's fees, and individual contributions at no cost to taxpayers.
To be a keeper out at the new Dungeness Lighthouse, first you need to be a member of the association. As a keeper, you stay out at the lighthouse for 1 week at a time. Sometimes it's 7 days, sometimes it's 6 days, depending on the tide cycle. And when you're out there for the week, you end up doing some basic maintenance tasks at the station. You stay in the keeper's quarters, which was built in 1903 and 1904. And it has 3 bedrooms that we normally rent out. There's also an extra bedroom in the basement for children or non-married adults, or it's basically an extra room for people to stay in.
Well, the keeper's quarters are very well maintained. Obviously, there are people who care about this, not just in terms of kind of keeping the furniture up to date and stuff, but actually decorating, it in a style that reminds you of kind of the early years of the 20th century.
So the transportation out to the lighthouse is somewhat unique because it's all based on the tides. Some weeks going out to the lighthouse is at 5 p.m. on a Friday. Other times it's at 3 a.m. on a Saturday morning. We try to have it either a Friday or a Saturday, but again, it's all based on when the low tides are.
But I do notice that the minute we get out of the vehicles and get our stuff out and up, unloaded into the house, it's just like this sense of peacefulness settles on you, and you just change your pace because it's going to be a different kind of experience.
But out here, the
so
quiet is just absolutely amazing.
Great for sleeping.
If you're looking for a really beautiful place that's quiet and where you can just relax and get away from everything, this is a good place to come.
One of my favorite things about the lighthouse is that I feel like it's our lighthouse. That light station is maintained by all of our members. Yes, I'm involved, but my board is involved, and my regular volunteers are involved, and the keepers are involved. It's maintained, it exists, because people are passionate about helping to maintain that lighthouse.
Thank you so much for joining us. We hope that you've enjoyed your time at the lighthouse and learning a little bit more about the new Dungeness Light Station Association. Join us next time on the Road. We'll see you then. Bye.